AC. We got our AC box when it mounts on the firewall. We got a hole in it, 2 holes, so we'll be trying to repair that with a few different items, different materials. So y'all stay tuned, and if you're new, make sure you comment, let me know what you think. We'll check out my other videos, and pretty soon y'all know we can be laying that paint on our 85 Monte Carlo, guys. So let's get into this video. Y'all tune in. Let's grab it. Alright guys, so first we're gonna start by just hitting all around our hole, all around the whole surface. Wherever your opening is at, whatever you're trying to fit, just wanna square it on, hit it, scuff it up, get any heavy debris off of there. Alright guys, now that we scuffed up our surface, we're going to go ahead on and just wipe it down with my favorite, a little paint thinner. Wipe down that surface from the inside where we're going to be putting our backing plate. And that'll be next. I'll show you guys how we'll be installing that and getting into the process of patching this hole. Now that we have that surface wiped down, guys, you want to go ahead on, get your piece of cardboard. You want your cardboard to be able to cover these 2 holes. Okay, and I kind of pre-marked it already. This cut right here, this is where we're going to cut our board right down the middle. So out of a half of our board, we left the bottom side a little flap so we could cover the hole at the bottom, make sure we clear it off. Now we also have here some resin that we picked up from Home Depot. I think it was 18 bucks. And we also have some fiberglass right here that we got as well. Alright guys, we have our cardboard fitting pretty good. Now we're going to try to apply some hot glue on there quick enough to where it wouldn't dry, and we'll be able to get it in place. We may have to do a little bit at a time. So with that being said, maybe we should go ahead on and try to do the bottom. We're going to try to do the bottom and we're going to work it up. That's what we're going to do. Let's try that. Try to get a nice good seal on our bottom and try to work it on up. We're going to apply some pressure to the cardboard until that glue is able to seal, and I can feel it. It is nice and hot, so just give it a little time, guys, and it should be sticking. Might have something, guys. Alright y'all, so we have our cardboard started. Now we're going to go ahead on and fold it in pieces. So next, we're going to go ahead on and apply some glue all up in this corner here. We just want it sealed good. We want it sealed good, guys. So we get that glued down. We'll come back and work the rest. Get all that nice and tight. You gotta take it in steps, because that hot glue dries quick, and by the time you put it on everything, the glue will be hard to where you have to start all over again. Right? So we stuck pretty good right there. Now we're gonna bend our box as far as we can down, which is at about this here point. And we're gonna make sure we apply some glue all up in there. We got a fresh stick up in here, so it's getting hot. And we're gonna be able to lay it down pretty good, gang. We're gonna come back, put your glue all up in there. Let him get a good seal. Press it down some. You can see it stuck soon as we laid it down. So that being said, you definitely gotta be with the quickness and have more glue ready too, guys. Have more glue ready. So you see we got that stuck down pretty good. Alright guys, so we're just gonna keep running it. Get us some glue down there in that seal. Down there where it meets. Keep your pressure applied to your stick. Get all that glue on there. Put it down, give it a little pressure, apply some pressure to it. And just work it on up there. Work it right on up there, guys. Apply that pressure. Now we're coming back. Back some, get us some glue down there. Down up in there. See if I had another stick by me, I could actually I do it right here. Push that down. Get some more glue up on there. Alright, now we're gonna fold him up. Don't be scared to bend your cardboard. You gotta work that cardboard. Right, come, fold it up. Fold that up, guys. Work that glue on up. Looks pretty good about right there. Hold that pressure down there. Keep that pressure applied. Pressure applied. That's the main key. Pressure and speed. We have another stick just to keep that pressure applied on the one we're using. We're going to fold him up. And he's pretty close. He's pretty close. You might can get a little bit more right on that tip, which you know we are, gang. We got to get that little bit. Tell already, guys, that I'm pleased with this one. We just have something you can use in the object just to make sure y'all flat and not humped up too much. That glue is hot, so we're gonna come sandwich him on there. Hold it down for a minute, give it time to dry. Alright y'all, so that look like it's nice and sealed off. Alright gang, so y'all see we done repaired our hole. Used a piece of cardboard and some hot glue to get us a backing. So now I guess we're gonna go ahead on and hit this outside surface here and apply our resin and try to get this thing wrapped up, guys. Alright guys, so first we're going to start by opening up our fiberglass cloth. And remember, this is fiberglass, so make sure you have your gloves on. So we have our cloth open. Should have opened up the bag a little better, just in case we need to put that back in there. Okay, so we have our cloth here. Y'all see we don't need much for what we're dealing with here for this little area. So we're gonna open our cloth up and we're gonna cut us a section out so we can start filling in our holes. Okay, so we got us a section cut out. Now what you want to do here, you want to be able to fill in these gaps with your cloth. So we have our cloth cut. Now what we want to do, we want to cut some pieces small enough to fit up in our opening right here. Okay. As you guys can see, we don't have much. We probably can use a lot of little small pieces, maybe just to build up that center. We're gonna cut us a few little strips. Alright y'all, so we have our resin here. We done got a lot of strips cut up, a few of them. So we're gonna mix us 1 ounce up of the resin, and we're gonna be using 10 drops of our hardener to go with along with that. So let's get that going, guys. See, we have our resin here. So we just need 1 ounce. 1 ounce, and it actually smells just like Bondo too, guys. So that's probably right about there. Okay, now we need, say, 10 drops of this hardener here. We'll use 10 drops of hardener. Wipe down our surface with some paint thinner, and you could use some cleaner, you know, whatever you prefer. This is just what we had on handy. Okay. So we got that surface pretty clear, pretty clean. I'm just gonna give it a little dry, y'all. Make sure he's clean. Now we have our resin right here, and we have some hardener. You're also gonna need your paintbrush. It's just a little cheap paintbrush we picked up from Harbor Freight. Our surface is clean. Now we have our liquid hardener that we'll be applying to our resin. So we're gonna try to give it 10 drops. The cap was sealed off, so we actually had to punch a little hole in it. So let's see if we could get 10 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright y'all, so that's 10 drops up in our resin. We'll go ahead on and pop our paintbrush open. So you open our paintbrush up and mix your resin up. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead on and just apply some resin on our surface. Get it nice and wet all around, inside for sure, inside and outside. You want that cloth to be able to stick on there real good. And you want to go ahead on and fill the middle of your hole up with just some cloth. Here with this one. She's a little large. Apply some resin. Some more pieces to build up our inner surface area. All right, now we're gonna come back on top with some more resin. So now we're gonna go ahead and add us a little piece of fiberglass cloth. Come on top of that with more resin. You just wanna keep on going through the same process. Fiberglass cloth and the resin until you're satisfied with the amount that you build up to your surface. We got our fiberglass in place. Next, we'll be adding some Bondo and getting our surface all smoothed down. If you like the video, make sure you comment and subscribe.